So hello guys, welcome back to this channel and this playlist. Okay, if you have been following this playlist, then you know what all will be there in this video. And if you haven't been following, then just go into the description, first watch the other videos, then come back to this videos, because this is a series of videos that I'm trying to make to cover what all is there in the Get Interview Ready workshop by CA Monk, taken by CA Shivampalan sir. Okay, and if you don't know that CA Shivampalan sir has recently, like yesterday itself, on 17th, yeah, sorry, 16th, I guess, 16th around evening, he launched his interview ready book. And if you want to purchase the copy, you can get it on a Blinkit, Amazon, Flipkart, anyway, any e-commerce platform. Okay, so it is a very hands-on experience of how you should be prepared for the interview, what all points are to be kept in mind. It is like wholesome guide for your interview preparation. Okay, so this was all about this introduction. So let's start into what all were there is in our last days of GIR batch. So first thing was like the domain sessions we covered earlier with, I think, Sandra and Kavish. We covered the domain sessions up to like CFO advisory and direct and indirect taxation. That were brief sessions by CA Shivampalan sir only. Also there were brief sessions on other topics, that technology risk and assurance, that is TRAS, and IT audit. This is also field where CAs go into after qualifying. Okay, like there is also software domain where like companies have to make software for their use only, and the CS guide them on the compliance and technical parts, on what all points the software need to be made. Okay, then there was a like FDD session, which is obviously a very light session, but yeah, it was very detailed session on what all is there in the FDD, that is financial due diligence. FDD is basically a part, you can say, part of investment banking, you can say, like a process of, like, it is a different domain, on altogether different domain. But investment banking, we have to do is like when the company has to make an investment, they have to plan, like there is thorough process on buy. There are two sides, the buy side, sell side. So the CAs are required on both buy as well as sell side. There are firms at both the ends. Okay, so the what all happens is whenever a company is like buying a company, okay, the selling company, the buying company's investment banking firm does a due diligence, or maybe another firm does a due diligence of that company before the buyer company buys that company. Okay, so that was simple introduction. Like due diligence is a part of investment banking, but it is an altogether different domain, because it requires a different set of experience and the knowledge that is put into other than the investment banking. Because investment banking, you have to see the whole process of the investment, whether the company should put in the money or whether the company should sell at this value. Okay, these are all things, like this is a basic thing, obviously I'm not covering in detail, but due diligence is like the wholesome evaluation of a company. Like it is more, you can say, extra level than the stat audit. Okay, so sir also says that if you have done stat audit, then you can go into FDD very easily, and if you haven't done that stat audit, then, but if you want to go into due diligence, then first sir advises to like buy the master class of stat audit, that sir has prepared himself. Yeah, sir has prepared himself a stat audit as well as FDD masterclass. Then sir says us to, like, you can go into that field because you have the hands-on experience of whatever is there in these both the fields. This was like brief of what is there in the FDD as well. Okay, there are obviously very some technical discussions were also there. Okay, then sir also told what about the FDD interview, what all points to be kept in mind. Then sir also told the firms that are like bulge bracket firms like Barclays, Morgan Stanley, BNP Paribas, HSBC, DBS Bank. Okay, these are like the biggest firms, you can say, in the FDD domain. Sir also told like EBITDA, net debt, and working capital, like these are the three main things in FDD. Then sir also, there was a fastest finger first, like there was a small case study, or like there we have to give the answer. Okay, then also the IB domain session started by, these were actually our GIR batch were designed in such a way that firstly we were told like how to prepare our CV, then secondly we were told about how to prepare your LinkedIn account and how to prepare your Naukri account. So this was like a whole stepwise, day-wise process. And after that sir started with domain sessions. So CA Shivampalan sir himself explained us the brief domains. Okay, in brief all the domains. Then one of those brief discussion was of investment banking or financial modeling and valuation, you can say. Okay, so this is there was also like masterclass is there that I had purchased, but haven't been able to watch till now because I have been busy with some other things in my home going on. Okay, then sir also told like there is a high package in this field, but the vacancies in IB, that is investment banking and management consulting, are very less, because this is a very niche profile, and in which mostly the first attempters and the rankers and people who have a strong reference get into. Okay, the vacancies also is not a thing that you might already always see in these domains. Okay, because almost the vacancies are in taxation, audit, and you can say there is also, yeah, I am forgetting, sorry, let's just cover it in another video, or maybe in the end I will cover it. Okay. Then sir also told like a few general things, like if you want to do some research, see some research papers, then you can use Google Scholar, which most of us don't even know what that this platform exists. Okay, this is a very helpful platform. If you want to see any research report published on any topic you want, you can just search that topic and you will get a research report, most probably. Then there is a like a hierarchy in investment banking that sir told, like there is also type of investment banks are told, almost similar to what all firms are there in FDD, that all firms are also in investment banking. Okay. Then sir went on to management consulting. That is another brief discussion, of which there was also detailed session later on 11th, I guess we had a detailed session. And what all I am covering, it was around like 8th of December, right. Then sir explained management consulting. What all is there is like strategy consulting, operations, human resource consulting, which is also like a niche domain that is developing right now, as told in the detailed session that I will be covering in later on. Okay. Then there was also there is also financial advisory consulting, technology consulting as well. Okay. Then the sir told along, let him or her enjoy, you will get your sweeter. Yeah. Sir said here like sir explained like how to get a reference, like how to help your friends. Like it should know. Sir actually explained with an example. Like sir gave a very good example on how to decide a domain. Sir actually took 3-4 people randomly and just took them to the like in a fictional story that he created, because Shivam Paran sir is very good in creating stories, and that's why he's able to create a masterclass on storytelling that I also got the opportunity to buy. Okay, within the offer time. Okay, we were given a 50% off till 30th of December, I guess. Yes, so I also bought it. Yet I have yet to watch that video because I haven't been able to get the time to watch. Okay, but that's a very good story that sir told. Like sir explained it with a storyline that sir took us all to the marriage palace and just gave us some mithais, and sir told like whatever mithai you like, you stand in that row and say the row is bigger in the like gulab jamun mithai line, and but the row is smaller in the like you can say rasgulla line. So if the person who got the rasgulla comes to you and says to you like Brahmjot, please take the rasgulla from me if you want, then there might be possibility that I might take the full rasgulla, na? And I might not even leave a piece or small piece of the rasgulla for that other person. Okay. Then sir gave this example to make us understand, like if you get a reference, first make yourself secure with that reference. Don't just directly share that reference with your friend, even if that friend is so closer to you. Okay, that is a simple trick, not a trick, but yeah, that's simple advice, sincere advice given by sir. Because obviously if you give the reference to some other person, and if you haven't even applied yourself, then what is the benefit of getting the reference for yourself? That person will get the opportunity and you will be lagging behind, na? Then you will feel bad. Oh shit, your vacancy full ho gayi yaar, maine usko bata diya. That should not be the case. First secure yourself and then try to help. Sir also told like if you want something, you have to give first. Like also sir told like if you want something from another person, then you obviously have to help him or her out in any other way possible. Okay. Then sir also told like sometimes you might not get a reply for the reference, but try at a later stage and you might get. So yeah, so it is very easy that things that sir told, like sir's mentor told to sir like whichever field you decide, if you are thinking for something twice, that should not be your first choice. This was a simple tip given by sir to decide your domain. If you think twice about a thing, then this is not your first choice. Your first choice is something else. Just keep that in mind while deciding your domain. That is like, this is a feeling that I can't explain right now, because that will only be understood when you join the GIR batch. That's why I am still recommending you to join the GIR batch. I think it will be after results only, because the current batch is going on and I think 4 to 5 days have already been crossed. Okay. Then the thing started with the detailed domain sessions on 9th or 10th December, I guess. Yeah, on the 10th December. Okay, sir invited few of the like guest speakers from the industry. Like I attended the direct text domain session, and thankfully to my surprise, not, but thankfully to me, that I attended a domain session, and it gave me clarity that DT is not something that I want to pursue in the future, but maybe for some time I might pursue just to like move forward with the career. Okay, but in the longer run, I'm not that person who likes to do the compliance and that stuff like stat audit and DT stuff. That's not something like that I like to do. Might be some teaching, I might get into teaching, or maybe the investment banking, management consulting, whatever pursuits I get to pursue, I get to explore in the future. That also depends on whatever the result comes out on the Christmas day. Okay, all the best to everyone whosoever has the result pending. Okay, then sir there was like a detailed domain session on direct taxes. Then where sir told like whatever will be the CTC, whatever questions you can expect. Sir also took the 2 mock interviews of 2 of the candidates of our batchmates only. sir like told various tips like how to answer a question, what all you can expect in an interview. That was a very basic but detailed session. Like I expected like I don't know like what might be the interview coming in the interviewer ask me about the like DT or maybe something else. That was a very general question that sir told us. Like sir actually told us like I also told like in the real world also I take the interview like this only. This is not something like you cannot crack it. It is not like very tough. It is very easy if you have the like revised all the concepts, all the things that you have written in your CV, so that you can elaborate them with the examples of your real life articleship experience. Okay. Then sir took some doubts also. Like sir also told like go in office at 10 a.m. then return by 2 to 3 a.m. This is a period in direct taxation from August to December. That sir told us. And from other sir told like there is a like a timeline of 8 p.m. that you can go around. Okay, that also depends upon the team to team, and that's not fixed for any specific firm in any domain. Okay, then there was a mock interview that I had already told. Then also sir told like. Yeah, there were also various sessions. There were actually in the Zoom. What was happening was on that day, sir, there was industry leaders joining at the same time in the Zoom. Then we were divided into breakout rooms, and we had to decide which breakout room which we want to join in and get the knowledge shared by the industry leaders. So I joined that domain wise like DT's direct taxation session. Direct taxation was that. Then also there were sessions going on in FDD, internal audit, indirect taxation, finance controllership, of which masterclass I also bought. Then there is FP&A, that is financial planning and analysis, and then investment banking. Of investment banking, people weren't very happy, and sir has Shivam sir has ensured us that he will invite another guest speaker in very few days. Okay, I think after this the current batch will end, then sir will invite that guest speaker. Okay, that was a very good session, and this was the end of this detailed domain wise session, in which we get to decide but get to experience what all is there in the industry, or maybe the big four, when we clear a CA and join in as a qualified chartered accountant. Okay, then this day ended, and actually one more thing was great there, that actually I was a CR in the batch. Okay, and also there was like team leaders and other CRs as well. So we had to make sure that there is a one person who is handling all the rooms. Like there was I told you like there were different breakout rooms and different domain sessions were going on. So we had to make sure that all the sessions were going streamlined. Like so I was so all of us is divided whichever sessions we all will be handling, to make sure that everything gets sorted and the doubts are taken out and the interviews mock interviews get happen by the guest speaker. So this was the end of this day, and the next day the GD session was there. Like we fortunately, me and my fellow mates, okay, I will also try to attach a picture of that screenshot of that GD session that we took with our mentor, CA Janam Shah sir. That was a very great session. Like that person was a very chill and very cool person. Like he gave us a topic and we were just discussing for around 10 to 15 minutes, I guess. That's the time we get in the industry as well, when we join in for the interview or maybe the walk-in interview type things. Okay, that was a very good GD session. Like I was very happy after that session, because I was able to speak in that session. I don't know whether I will be able to speak in the real interview or not, but still that session was very good. And there was very important thing that sir told us, and sir also gave us a very detailed review of everyone. That was a very good point that we liked about that mentor. Okay. Okay, so that was sir also told like for GD, if you want to know whatever points sir told us, then you can see my LinkedIn post that I will share in the comment section, or maybe you can just directly search on the LinkedIn on my name, and you will get that post, okay, automatically. So because I try to cover all the basic points that sir told us in that LinkedIn post only. Okay, then also there was a conclusion day. Yeah, the conclusion day started at 9:30 p.m. on 10th only. Yeah, I think GD session was there on 9th or maybe 10th. I am forgetting. Yeah, on 9th there was GD session, and on 10th was the conclusion day. Around 9:30 p.m. it started, and it went out at around 7:30 a.m. in the morning of the 11th. That was a very hectic session, and I was just present at till 4 a.m. and then I just went to bathing and like just sleeping. Okay. And that was a very good session. Sir told us very key tips, and sir made us revise all the things that were covered in our past number of days. And sir also gave us his number, as well as sir also told like whenever to call him, when to not call him, because that is a thing that only a few people get to directly get help from Shivam sir directly, because he's very busy in like getting in not enjoying, but yeah, actually maybe enjoying also. I don't know why I'm fumbling right now. Okay, sir is actually very busy in doing all the work for us, preparing all the materials and designing all the master classes for us. That is a very, sir has a very hectic schedule going on with himself, but thankfully also I think he just got the like morning batch going on right now, not an evening batch. That in our situation was that in the morning he had to take our batch, and in the evening also he had to take another batch of GIR. So I think that's something that is positive for sir right now, because the both the batches are merged right now. Okay, I think. Okay, so sir told so many things that I can't right now explain. Like, this is not something that I can explain in the 5 minutes. This you have to enjoy the whole experience and join the GIR batch only. Then there will the benefit. Then you will get the benefit of that GIR batch. Okay. Then what happened is, like, yeah, sir told us like how to introduce yourself. Sir gave us few examples also. So this was like end of this technical discussion related to the GIR batch. Then started the fun portion around 12:30 or 1 a.m. I guess. Then fun portion started. Sir gave us sir also actually told one thing, that how to answer that. Do you have any question? And when the interviewer asks you in an interview that do you have any question, how to answer that question, because that thing can be very helpful on your part, because that thing can make up the mind of the interviewer or whether to select you or not. Because the kind of question and the type and the way you ask that question will communicate to the interviewer like how type of person you are, maybe. Okay, because the way you ask, the way you handle his response, that will factor in each and everything while he will decide to factor you in his organization or not. Okay, so this was the end of this technical discussion. And yeah, the fun portion was very like good going on. Sir had few activities planned for us and few masterclass giveaway for the winners. I also got an opportunity to sing like Shabad in between like around 3 or 3:30 a.m. Okay, and after that like around 4 a.m. I went away after like listening to the sir's story. Sir actually told how he started the CA monk, his journey, each and everything, like what is the logic behind that monk logo and the monk name that he has put into his you can say startup. Okay, so that sir also told like what all difficulties he faced in his journey. How sir also told like about how to handle with the friends and what all was there. So this portion didn't get also recorded. Okay, if you want to like see like if you will ask the other person to share your credentials and you will watch that recorded video, that is not possible, because the fun portion that started from 12:30 a.m. was not even recorded by Shivam sir. Sir actually made a point that if you want to enjoy this experience of that late night fun that we are having starting right now, you have to join the GIR batch live, not recorded at all, because that experience is something that only few of the live people, around I think 130 plus people were live, and they just get to like know that experience and what all is there in the GIR batch fun portion. And they also got to see the sir's fun side. Okay, because how fun because sir actually had planned some of the very crazy activities for the students. Like he had planned like whoever raises the hands first, then he chose like 8 students, and the person who was first in doing the toothbrush on screen live was given the first prize, and like as a prize he was given a free masterclass of his choice. Okay, so there was also many other activities, like you have to do a mimicry of, not a mimicry, but you have to pronounce a word in very funny way till the time you can you can do that. Okay, like sir, there are also like you have to pronounce a word for the longest time and you will get a masterclass for free. That was like very fun activity, but yeah, I sadly couldn't be a part of that fun activity because people were very fast in raising hands on the Zoom. Okay, but still this virtual experience is very good. I hope Shivam sir plans hands-on home like lively physical experience and in any place wherever possible by sir. Okay, so that's all about this GIR batch review. Also few more things, like we also made like I think on 11th, I am forgetting the date, sorry Shivam sir if you are watching this video. I am forgetting your birthday date, but yeah, on our birthday what we did was like we all CRs, that class representatives and team leaders, decided that we will put a video wishing Shivam sir happy birthday, and in a different way. I will also put a video in the link in the description below, you can watch that, and it was a very fun video to make. We also had all the other people from our batch who were willing to send their video congrats or maybe wishes to the Shivam sir on his birthday, and it was a very good experience to have, and it is an altogether good experience to build connections with your new people you meet out in that, because there are various you don't know like where other person might land in the future, and the connections you make in this batch is the like real it is a net worth that you are making right now. It will contribute for your success, or maybe some sort of friendships that continue lifelong. Okay, that's not a point to be mentioned. That the thing is that you get to build a lot of connections right here, and a lot of good people with you can share your ideas, you can share your insights. And from ideas I just got reminded that if you want to like read the daily current affairs, I am trying to put it in the like WhatsApp group. I will also put a link for that group below. Daily around 11 p.m. you can expect that. Okay, PDF coming out. I try to research for around like you can say 50 to 60 news for and selecting around 10 most important news for that can really have impact on our life, like in our interview, or maybe something that we need to know, because we live in a society where we need to know what all is happening in our surroundings, etc. Or maybe in the worldly things, like what all is there in the happening in the world elections, like whatever what all is happening in around us, we need to know this. And I am just trying to put that thing into current affairs. You can join that WhatsApp group below. And also nothing else is there. So this was end of this series and this video. So if you like this video, then share it with your friends, and do like the video and subscribe the channel, and stay tuned for more good content in the future. I have few plans, but I'm currently busy in a few other things, like in the homely things that I'm busy right now. I'm not even getting time to watch the master class that I have bought from CA Monk. But yeah, it need to be watched at a priority whenever I'm trying to free from that other things. Okay, so this was all about this video. Bye bye guys, sorry for making this a bit longer, but this is what I wanted to speak from last so many days, but was not getting the right time to record it, and not right attire to which I can record. Okay, and not a right place where I can record. Okay, so this was all this video. Bye bye guys, stay tuned. All the best and stay blessed. Bye bye guys.